morning, friends, and welcome to today's episode of the Self-Improvement Project. It's been a while, and one of the drawbacks of trying to live fully, or to be practicing what I preach, if you will, is time escaping you. The flow of life becomes completely immersive, and I guess hopefully by pressing play on this episode there comes a sense of peace if you've been listening for a while, knowing that I am completely immersed in life at this moment in time. This is hopefully a nice time to pause. I'm feeling pretty confident moving forward about a selected time of my week that I can commit to this. And through reflection, especially for you guys that have been around for a long time, this is coming up to 5 years of this project. I would say probably in the last 9 months that consistency has gone out the window for good reason. But like any natural occurrence of things in life, there seems to be moments where they're crucial. And this feels like quite a transitional, transformational moment for the Self-Improvement Project. One where we've explored the past, we've explored the common things, we've explored the creative side of things, yet now it feels like something new is emerging. So I hope you're excited by this. I cannot allude further to what that might be because I don't even know myself. But as life likes to put it this way, there'll be some nice things on the horizon. As it's relevant to this idea of living fully, and hopefully as you can hear this, you can hear the morning birds. I think we're on for some of the best weather in Scotland for the year so far as we hit the last day of April. But I want to talk about finding moments today. Part of me even thinks that I've done an episode like this before, yet like anything, and ironically, moments are fleeting. They come and go. Certain experiences and things you live through only happen in moments in time. And our job is to find those moments. Moments can obviously be good or bad. And that's just life. We're never going to be able to avoid the bad. But what I want to talk about is finding, creating those moments that are going to benefit us. Most days when I go to work, I hop on my bike and I cycle 20 minutes to get there. This is a very simple example of me finding or creating a moment where I can add joy to my day. I have very few drawbacks from doing this. Main one being if it's raining. Yet, moments are not always the positive things. Moments are experiences. Moments could be perceived as problems to some people. But moments are things that make you live. Most of my existence in 2025 in relation to creativity has been related to living fully. And not creating a blueprint, but trying to understand all of the things that come together that make life full. Full in ways that are busy, yet effortlessly simple. The way that life changes when you finish school or university, from the moment you have jobs, from the moment where you have relationships, where they begin, where they end, all these experiences in life that happen as we live fully. Being able to adapt to life and continue to create moments in our existence that are going to make everything worthwhile. Those days where you maybe feel a little bit low and you need to inject something into them that's going to make it better. The simple idea of socializing and talking to people is so underrated in this sense that this can massively improve your day. Finding things that aren't going to ruin your day, that are going to improve your day. Being open to the fact that routine can go out the window in an instant. The choices we make when looking to discover moments, looking to create moments in our day. I don't feel like this idea will ever end. I don't think you reach a certain age and you think, I don't need to create moments in my day anymore. If anything, the wiser we become, the more able we should be at creating them. Knowing that if we're in a bad mood or if something isn't going our way, how we can reset, how we can pivot. Knowing that problems will always exist, yet it's how we manage them. It's how we look at them as a source of improving our lives. They exist for a reason, right? It's up to us to step up to those problems and deal with them head on, rather than letting them figure them out themselves. Removing the idea of desires when finding moments. When finding moments, we need to be careful not to rely on this for our happiness. I'm not hopping on the bike to make myself happy. I'm hopping on the bike because I know that there's an opportunity there that it could improve my day. Are there any drawbacks? Apart from the rain, apart from being tired for a little bit. But apart from that, what downside is to that? Or is there to that? It's about understanding these little pockets of your day. Knowing that it can turn around in an instance. Especially when you maybe have some bad experiences. It always comes back down to the simplicity of life. Are you making things too complicated for yourself? Are you overdoing things? Are you not focusing on what truly matters or who you really want to be? Are you caught up in the race of life where you're keeping up rather than living and appreciating everything that you have right in front of you? There's lots of humbling moments in your life, but sometimes you'll just look at something or someone and you'll just remember that nothing else really matters. This is another example of a moment where you can change your day. You can change your week. You can start to reverse this thinking around chronically continuing day after day, week after week with not many moments to capture. The responsibility does come to us. It does lie on us to be able to recognize what's going to improve our lives, what makes us happy, what fills us with joy. One of the most magical things in life is when you start to live this and the impact it has on others. Others see you as being happy, as you being appreciative, as being grateful, as injecting moments into your day that then suddenly they start to enjoy, they start to do. They start to see, oh, That's nice. Understanding that through finding moments, creating moments in your own day, you can inspire others to do so. You can attract optimistic, like-minded, positive people to join you on this path. I'm going to close there. I hope some of those thoughts have landed this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're listening to this, on a walk, doing the dishes, on your commute. But I always hope that it lands when and where it's supposed to. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to see where the self-improvement project goes. We have a few weeks till we hit 5 years of doing this podcast, which, to be honest, fills me with an immense sense of pride. Again, part of just living fully is having protected time to pursue things that matter to you. I guess to leave you would be, what is that to you? What matters to you? What do you need to protect that matters to you? Guys, it's been wonderful, as always, to sit down and chat. And hopefully, each time this week, I will be able to sit down and talk with you more regularly. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I hope you are all well. If you feel any sense of urge to reach out and say hello, please do. It has always been my favourite thing about this podcast, hearing from people all over the world. Otherwise, guys, have a cracking week, and I will see you all next time. Cheers.